Save the EPA, Part 1. This rally to save the Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, was held on Tuesday, March 25, 2025. It was organized by the Emergency Environmental Justice Coalition, which brought together a wide range of grassroots organizations that will be listed at the end of this series of clips. These environmental and climate justice groups rallied in opposition to the attacks by Donald Trump and Elon Musk on the U.S. EPA and on environmental and climate justice policies and programs. We will defend our communities and our planet from the White House, billionaires, and polluters. This rally took place at the U.S. EPA Region 9 office, 75 Hawthorne Street, San Francisco, California. Bradley Angel, Executive Director, Green Action for Health and Environmental Justice, introduced the speakers. The 21 skilled and knowledgeable speakers have important messages. We start with LEOTUS Martin, Bayview Hunters Point Mothers and Fathers Committee, Bradley Angel, Green Action for Health and Environmental Justice, ARIEANN Harrison, Marie Harrison Community Foundation, and Janet Johnson, Richmond Shoreline Alliance. LEOTUS Martin led the chants.
I'm personally looking for an impeachment.
All right, so we're going to start to picket for a few minutes, then we're going to get right into the rally. So if we can set up the picket line, okay, starting, can we get one person right here for this end and another person 20 yards away, and we're just going to kick off our event today. And I think the EPA, the Environmental Polluters Agency, that Trump wants it to be, is here. And we're here to defend the Environmental Protection Agency, who doesn't always protect us, but they do a better job and we need them. So we are here to defend our communities and planet, right? Right. All right.
Thank you,
so I'm going to give this mic to LEOTUS.
Hello, everybody, hello, everybody, hello. Hello! Hello!
Hello!
All right. What do we want? Clean air. When do we need it? Now! What do we want? When do we need it?
Clean air!
What do we want?
Clean air!
When do we need it?
Now!
Oh, you do better than that. Y'all bragging. What do we want? Clean air. When do we need it? Now! What do we want? Clean air. When do we need it?
Now!
We want clean air now!
We want clean air now.
All right, y'all doing great. Let me tell you why we want clean air. Because it's not natural for a kid to be born with club palate. It's not natural for a kid to be born with one leg. It's not natural for a woman to keep having birth defects. It's not natural. It got to be something wrong. And then for the people that don't care, there's something wrong with them. Because they don't care about other people.
Bring the protection
You know, this
down.
is about love right here. It's not just about one person, it's about everybody.
For pollution, we say no. Trump and Musk.
Got to go!
For pollution, we say no.
Trump and Musk got to go.
Environmental racism, we say no.
Got to go!
Environmental racism, we say no.
Got to go!
Trump and Musk, you can't hide. We know you're on polluters' side. Trump and Musk, you can't hide. We know you're on polluters' side.
No one is expendable.
What do we want? And when do we want it?
Now!
What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now!
All right, let's just keep this up for about 5 more minutes, and we're going to start the rally.
Justice! Justice! What do we want? When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want? When do we want it?
Now!
Justice! Justice! Justice!
What do we want?
What do we want? When do we want it?
Justice!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
Justice!
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 What do we want? When do we want it?
Defend the EPA! Defend the EPA!
Defend the EPA! Defend the EPA! Defend the EPA! Defend the EPA! Defend the puppets! Defend the EPA! Defend the EPA! 1,000 grandmothers! Yay! Yes! Defend the EPA! Defend the EPA! again. Yeah.
To the EPA.
Oh, I want to see that one. Thank you. No one is expendable.
All right.
Bradley Angel speaks about Donald Trump's new EPA administrator, Lee Zeldin, attempting to gut environmental laws and eliminate environmental justice programs.
First of all, thank you all for coming. My name's Bradley Angel with Green Action for Health and Environmental Justice, and we're part of an ad hoc coalition with lots of groups called the Emergency Environmental Justice Alliance Coalition. And we'll see. Obviously, this is not going to be a one-day action here or one-day campaign, but the fight is on, and it's a matter of life and death. We are here today to defend not only our communities, to defend not only our planet, the air we breathe, the water we drink, the communities we live in. We're here to defend the Environmental Protection Agency. We're here to defend the mission of the EPA, which is to protect public health and the environment. And unless I'm missing something, I don't see in the EPA's mission anything about protecting dirty industry and polluters. That is now the policy of the new EPA, which we are dubbing the Environmental Polluters Agency. Courtesy of Trump and Musk and the so-called EPA Administrator Lee Zeldin, the Trump hack, put out on March 12th, and you could just go to EPA.gov and see his 31 points of completely destroying the mission of the EPA. And it literally says things like they want to allow increased in particulate matter pollution, reduce mercury standards, allow more wastewater, more mining, more coal, more nuclear. And we say, hell no goddamn way are we going to allow that to happen.
No!
And, you know, as we all know, this is a matter of life and death. We all breathe the air, we all drink water. And as you know, some communities drink more polluted water and breathe more contaminated air. And what Trump and Musk and their gangsters and billionaires want to do is issue a death sentence. And this is not rhetoric. People are going to die if they get away with this. And we're going to say over our dead bodies, you're going to get away with it. So they've appointed a new regional administrator here as they gut environmental justice offices. You know, they've also gutted funding and grants around these issues, and that's important. But more important is their attempt to completely rewrite and make a mockery of the EPA's mission. And so I wonder if Josh Cook, the new EPA regional administrator, is here. They certainly know we're here. And if he is here, and if he's not a coward, he should come out so he can see, and we're going to be demanding, not just Green Action, all of us could be demanding an accountability session with him. But it's up to the people. We have the power. Now let's use it. So thank you very much for coming. And I want to ask our colleague ARIEANN Harrison from Baby Hunters Point to say whatever she would like to say.
ARIEANN Harrison. I'm the Executive Director of Marie Harrison Community Foundation. One thing I want to talk about today is life, right? Life led with love, that's why we're all out here, right? While we're busy activating for our lives, we're begging people, can we live, right? We're asking these agencies, the protective agencies, can we live?
Can we live?
Can I have everybody say, can we live?
Can we live?
All right, when I say can we, can you say live? Can we?
Live!
Clean air and water should be a human right. We shouldn't have to beg for that. But I found out through the decades that in our communities and communities across this country, just like ours, we are not protected by the agencies that are put in place to protect us as human beings. Now, we have made some strides with the EPA, but the fight is not over yet. The struggle is real, but so is the God that we serve, right? For those that are spiritual and those that are not, you have to have a spirit, a balance to do this fight. This is a struggle, y'all. And some of it is more of a struggle for others than it is for people like in my community. There is no way that we should have to stay in an industrial sacrifice zone, right? There's no way that we should have the highest rates of asthma and respiratory lung disease amongst youth and adults in the southeast sector of San Francisco. Is that right?
That's right!
I said we fed up and we're not going to take it no more. What y'all say?
Right!
So when I say can we, can you say live, can we? Live! My name is ARIEANN Harrison. I'm the Executive Director of Marie Harrison Community Foundation for Social and Environmental Justice, and I'm out.
Janet Johnson.
So this isn't just a pivot, people. This is a coup. Hi, I'm Janet Johnson. I'm with Richmond Shoreline Alliance, which is a project of Physicians for Social Responsibility, San Francisco Bay. I see some of those wonderful doctors here today. I want to give them a big shout out for supporting the environmental justice organizations around the Bay. I see 1,000 Grandmothers is here, 350 Bay Area, No Coal in Oakland, Mothers and Fathers Committee, Bayview, Hunters Point. Thank you. We are here and we are holding the line. Being an environmental activist is dangerous, okay? Thank you all for showing up. In other parts of the world, environmental activists don't live long. They get murdered. Yeah, so thank you for showing up. As Bradley said, the new EPA chief, Lee Zeldin, issued the biggest environmental rollback in U.S. history. He says that the agency mission is, quote, to lower the cost of buying a car, heating a home, and running a business. No. Okay, no. So it does not exist to lower business costs. The EPA does not exist to boost profit. It exists to protect the environment and public health. That's its entire reason for existing. The EPA's first administrator, William Ruckelshaus, when the EPA was created under Republican President Richard Nixon, said, the EPA has no obligation to promote agriculture or commerce. Only the critical obligation to protect and enhance the environment. So this isn't just a pivot, people. This is a coup. The entire function of the EPA is to make polluters pay for the damage they do. All right? To force polluters to stop poisoning the air, water, and climate, whether it's cost effective or not.
That's right. That's right.
That's right.
So what Zeldin is saying is an outright coup against the agency's entire existence. He's firing 65% of agency staff. That's like career scientists, air quality experts, water safety regulators have already been laid off. And because when you eliminate the experts, the regulators, the enforcers, who is going to enforce the law? During his Senate confirmation, Zeldin lied under oath when he told the Senate he would uphold the EPA's mission, respect its career staff, and follow the science. He lied.
Of course he lied.
So let's be clear. There is no public demand for what they're doing. The EPA has frozen fundings for organizations fighting for environmental justice in our communities, organizations like the one I've mentioned before. Our job is to support the EPA and seek out those organizations in our communities and support them any way we can.
That's right.
Thank you.
This action was organized by the Emergency Environmental Justice Coalition. Go on to part 2. Carol Harvey, investigative reporter and videographer,